Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, see, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for the water. I go over there, try out food and drink items, I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited because I'm waiting for a concert to start, but we'll get into that. Folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm probably going to go over there and go into things with more detail than I need to, whether it's the item itself or my personal attire or things that might be going on in my life. Because you know what? I like to overshare and be descriptive. That's what that comes down to. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, remember super cool shirts? I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Mudvayne shirt. Specifically from the psychotherapy sessions tour that at the time I'm doing this, 2023, that was a tour that they were just on and are presently still on. I got to see them, what would it have been now? Like about a week ago? A week and a half ago? No. Like a week ago, something like that. You don't care. But they performed with Coal Chamber, Nonpoint, Butcher Babies, and Guar. Every band was fantastic. Absolutely loved the show. Mudvayne, as the headliners, really fucking took it away for me. Like, I was a little bit hesitant, because I've seen Mudvayne before, and I like their stuff. I'm not the biggest Mudvayne fan, but I like their stuff. And the last time I saw them, though, they were on tour with Rob Zombie, and Rob Zombie was headlining. And I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense. Wasn't sure how well they were going to do as a standalone headliner, but they fucking really brought it. Like, I fucking enjoyed the shit out of their set. I know one person went over there and made a critique on one of my videos, because, by the way, I have videos of those shows on this channel also, just in case you're interested. Somebody made the critique, like, they didn't have enough going on, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I don't know about that. I don't entirely agree. Yeah, it wasn't the big stage show that, like, Zombie had, but anyway. Oh, by the way, I have my beads. These are done by a friend of mine named China McCoy. He's a stuntman, actor, comic book guy, animator guy. I love this guy. He makes these. If you're ever interested, just hit me up in the comments. I'll go over there and put you in contact with him. I also got my Nito ring, because this is my concert attire. Going to see a band called Galactic Empire, which is they're a Star Wars themed metal band, which I'm a Trek guy, but Anyway, what am I trying for you? Boom! It's fucking... Can we get a thing? It is... It is Accelerator Ashoc Berry Lemonade. With natural caffeine, accelerates metabolism, plant-based thermogenics, active energy, all that bullshit. It's zero sugar, artificial flavors, artificial color, chemicals, natural caffeine, ocean minerals, plant-based thermogenics, all the bullshit. This falls in the category of energy drinks, because it's an energy drink. Falls in the category of energy drinks that they try to be like a million things, and they're like pre-workout. You'll turn into a Shaolin monk, and it's a fucking energy drink. But it's a berry lemonade one, and I don't know if part of me is starting to think maybe I did this one before now. I don't know. I'm still going to do the review, and then I'll just have to double check my videos. But let's find out how it tastes. It's tasty. And it's not tasting overly nostalgic, which has me hopeful that maybe I haven't done this one yet. Because I've definitely reviewed other Ashoc stuff before. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, Ashoc, I don't really have any grief with Ashoc, like, aside from, again, all the bullshit and, like, the fucking branding and stuff. Like, their stuff tastes good. I have to give it credit. It is a zero sugar drink, but it doesn't taste abrasively zero sugar. You can still taste a little bit of that zero sugar aspect, but I personally think it's more than manageable. And okay, I'm aside from waiting for the show, I'm also waiting for one of my friends, and I could have swore that was him pulling up. But tis not, just somebody who looks kind of like him. But yeah, no, because like I said, it's berry lemonade flavor. There's kind of some of that. I mean, it's not going to taste, spot on or anything, and I wouldn't say that it's particularly berry lemonade-y, but as a baseline flavor, for sure, that's definitely what it's going for. And it's got some sweetness. It has a little tartness. Not as much as I would personally like for a lemonade. Like, I prefer a little bit extra, but it's not terrible. Like, it does give you, especially the aftertaste, you get, like, a decent tartness, and you do get a little bit of a berry flavor. So, I mean, yeah. Ashoc, for, like I said, I don't think I've had an Ashoc flavor that I actively disliked. There's just been some that maybe weren't quite up to snuff, but I think this one's pretty solid. It's light. It's definitely still an energy drink. You're definitely still getting that flavor, so, take that for what you will. But, I mean, in terms of the overall, it's tasty. Like I said, I think the flavor that it's going for, it is evocative of it. I think it works well enough in that regard. I appreciate the lemonade kind of style that it has. I won't say exactly, it's got that nice, kind of acidic, citrusy kind of thing to it. Yeah, that's good. The more I'm drinking it too, the more I will say I think it actually has a pretty decent tang to it. Again, from like the acidity. Yeah, man, that's not bad. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm gonna go with maybe and sure. I could see myself potentially getting this again. It is not a favorite energy drink of mine. It certainly hasn't moved anything out of position in terms of ranking, but I do like it. It's tasty, and like I can appreciate, as somebody who's a big lemonade guy, I can appreciate what they're doing with it, and I like the fact that it's a little bit lighter than some of the heavier ones. I could see grabbing it every now and again. Again, it's not going to be a favorite, but as a one-off, especially being in the smaller container, if I just need something where I just want, like, just a quick boost, a little something that's, again, tastes a little bit lighter, I can get down with that. As for recommending it, I mean, yeah, it's tasty. I think if you're somebody who maybe is averse to energy drinks, then these, like, sort of pre-workout ones might work a little bit better for you. They tend to be a little bit lighter. They tend to be zero sugar and stuff. So, I feel like they could be, again, if you're not up to, like, the Monsters and the Red Bulls, the more conventional stuff, these work nicely. And, like, I mean, just in terms of the flavor and everything, it's tasty. I think it does a decent job at what it's trying to do. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly lemonade-tastic rest of your life. Because, folks, lemonade is fantastic. It's super delicious and wonderful. It's a great, summertime drink. On top of that, folks, wait. 2 final things, folks. Sorry, my brain just completely skipped a beat. It was like something. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it, I mean, I'm over here. I'm about to hopefully enjoy myself with a good friend of mine. We're going to eat some food, go see a good show. It's going to be hopefully a really good time. But at the end of the day, it's not always going to be like that. There's going to be days when it's going to be really stressful, frustrating, etc. And, when those days occur, it's important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to go out to a fantastic show of your own. Now, one thing that I should mention about this particular show, I mean, I shouldn't, but, I will. like I said, I'm going with one of my friends. This is actually the first show that he's ever been to. So in all the years that we've been friends, and we've been friends a lot of years, I've been trying to convince him to go to a show. Finally caved for this one. So, it's never too late. That's kind of the point that I'm making here. It's like, if, hey, maybe you're not into shows, and that's perfectly fine. But hey, maybe a little bit down the line, maybe it'll be something. Just keep your eyes open, and hopefully you got a friend like me who can go over there and kind of show you the ropes a little bit. Anyway, which brings me back, I still have to get... I made mention of it, like, at the end of last year that I want to do a series on the channel called Concert Confessions, where I'm just talking about, like, concert experience stuff and everything, and I keep meaning to get to it. Maybe this weekend I will do my first episode, because I am taking a 3-day weekend. So, anyway, bye!